This is 4x4 Shop with a walkthrough tutorial on how to install a backup camera. Now this applies to the OEM fit and the universal mount cameras. Now, once you come to the back of the vehicle and you have your back panel removed, you're going to, on the power adapter side of the RCA, you're going to separate the black and the red wire from one another. The black wire will not be used. The RCA will be actually supplying the ground to the camera from this tip here. So all you need to do is connect the red to red from the supplied RCA. The black wire will not be used. You are getting the ground from the ground tip of the RCA end. Now, our cameras do come with guidelines built on the camera. Now, if your vehicle does not have, or you would like to keep the guidelines, this wire here will be what removes or adds the guidelines. So if your vehicle has dynamic parking guidelines, you will just snip this wire here. Then you will be using only the dynamic parking guidelines. Now, when you are running the wire through the loom, I would suggest you get a metal adapter, something like this. This is actually from a windshield wiper blade that we just take out the actual metal piece and we use this. Now also, you will get WD-40. You will tape electrical tape to the RCA end and wrap it around completely until it looks like a triangular pointed area. This will allow you to go through the loom a lot easier. So once you run the wire through the loom, you will use your fish once you remove the clips and push it through. Then you will just slowly pull the RCA end through. This way you get the cleanest job and possible results. Once you come inside the vehicle, you do not need to drop the whole roof liner. If you pry down, you will have access to the inside where there are garment holes that will allow you to pull the RCA wire through on the inside of the vehicle. Once that is done, you will run the RCA wire along the roof line pillar of the vehicle. Now this is just a basic walkthrough, but this will apply to 90% of the vehicles. Some vehicles may not have a plastic divide, so you would just run it through the roof liner of the vehicle. You will go all the way to the front of the vehicle to the side panel. So you will continue running it up inside the loom all the way to the end. Once you get to the side panel, you will use that fish hook or hanger again. You will take it, push it through the side panel, walk it all the way through, and then you will be able to see it in the back of the dash, and you will slowly pull it through to the other end. Once through, you will have the RCA wire with the supplied power tip. That will go to the camera power adapter on the back of your specific module or universal screen interface. And that completes the walkthrough of a backup camera install by 4x4 Shop. Now, this is a flush mounted camera installed on a GLK. Now, normally on this vehicle and some others, this is steel. So on most Mercedes-Benz, there will be an original camera hole for the flush mounted adapter. If you are getting our supplied OEM fit handle mounts, then you will not need to drill a hole. You will just remove the handle and then the camera will go in the original factory position. On the inside end of the vehicle, you will run the camera wire over to where the RCA joins. Now again, this is the camera here. This is your guidelines wire. You will just plug it into the supplied power adapter. Again, not using the black wire. You can also cut this red wire depending on what length you need it to be. It doesn't have to be left fully length. So you will attach the red wire to the red wire of the RCA and then tape up. You know, the black wire will be isolated and not used. And then this is the supplied RCA that will run along the inside panel to the vehicle, inside the loom, and then down to the inside of the actual front cabin. You know, you can tape up or tie strap the actual wire down in the trunk to complete your installation. Once installation is done, before you put your panels back together, you want to test the backup camera to make sure that it is functioning properly, so you make sure all your connections are made, so you don't have to remove it again if there's something not right in the process of your installation. Thank you again. This is 4x4 Shop, and have a good day.